Okay, so same thing, right? We're going to just dive right into the rest of today's lesson. We did this already. We can go in and keep doing it. Pretty much just the importance of planning. Um, I didn't give you guys about me here. Oh well, y'all know about me. So same thing. We're still on step one of coming up with your plan. We're going to spend a lot of time here, guys. It's a lot of time and information is going to be spent here because this is what stops most people from step one to step two. So on this one will be brief. I'm just showing you guys another way that you can go ahead and break down or plan your manuscript. Oh, I put it here. Y'all know about me. We've been here, done that. Matter of fact, if you haven't copped a Charge to the Game book, how about you do that before the end of the day too? Anyway, so here is another way in which you can plan your stories. I like this one for beginners, and here's why. Because especially if you're someone who doesn't force yourself to really take time planning, you can skip this part, right? So just to give you guys a backtrack, remember we talked about all of this. We planned all of this on our map, our web. So in this one, you kind of got to see all of the information that's existing on this one over here. The only difference with this one is that it gives you the freedom to be a little bit more detailed. Okay. So when we outline it like this, we really give ourselves a little bit more freedom and a little bit more room to go ahead and actually break down what we're planning. So, I've had books where one full page is a breakdown of only one point that is being made. And so it makes it a lot easier to just jam pack that information in there as opposed to when we're using the web like this one, right? So you'll notice on the web, the most you see here is two bullet points. So it does kind of leave you a little limited in the fact that it doesn't really expound on these more. And if you did try to expound on this more, it does have the potential to get really messy, really fast. Whereas if you were to use a web like this, right, you could continue to break this down if you wanted to. So this one is only broken down, main point, the 3 bullet points. But if I wanted to break down those bullet points even further, it's nothing to just type down, tab over, and just continue to expound on that idea. That's a reason why usually with my first time writers, I will direct you into more of a plan and an outline like this. As a matter of fact, if you ever do one-to-one coaching with me, one-on-one coaching with me, you'll see that I pretty much give you it's pretty much formulated just like this, just because I genuinely believe just to start, this is the most impactful if you know you're going to cheat a web. Okay. So just another idea of something that you can do. You and I can be here until the roosters come crowing tomorrow, going over different ways in which you can plan out and, orchestrate or write a web or write an outline. There's so many ways that you can do this. These are the only 2 that you'll really ever see kind of being used here at LexxiKhan. And so I do want to challenge you to try both of them. You don't just have to take my word for it, but try both of them and see which one is easier, which one resonates the most with you. And then, like me, I use a combination of both. So I prefer, for just my own sake, the webs for planning out the stories and chapters. But when it comes to planning out my characters, I still will use an outline like this. So definitely feel empowered to use this if this just feels a little bit more natural or a little bit easier for you. But don't just skip by this information. Choose one of these things and do it. Okay. So then just going back and adding to wrap all of this up. So to wrap up today's information, what I need you to do is spend some time trying different ways to outline your book, outline and plan your story, chapters, and characters. And then I want you to download and read Shut Up and Finish Your Book already. If you're in this, that means you've paid to be in some way, shape, form, or fashion. So either you've paid for our group coaching on a monthly basis, or you've paid to just have access to the whole course. Either which way, what I need you to go ahead and do is I need you to download Shut Up and Finish Your Book already. Wherever you downloaded this, there's a coupon code that's going to give you the link where you can go buy it, and the coupon code to where this is a free thing for you because you've already made your investment. This book is crucial just because there are 5 things right now currently holding you back from telling your story. In that book, you're going to determine what one of those 5 things are. If you're anything like me, you go through any one of those 5 things on a given day-to-day basis. Okay. But again, this is what's been holding you back between steps 1 and 2. Remember, we talked about that earlier when we talked about it's that lack of planning between step 1 and 2 that gets people to stop before they really had an opportunity to start. So with that being said, go download that book and I'll see you guys tomorrow.